Hello everyone, welcome back to OA Art Studio. Today we are going to teach you how to paint Vyraxen, the miniature from the new game Primal Awakening, and we will do it using an airbrush. I will also give you some tips on how to minimize your time and effort when painting large figures. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is prepare our miniature. Make sure it is clean and free of any residue. A good base is crucial for achieving a good result. These are the materials we will use. An airbrush with its compressor. Specific modeling paints. Detail brushes. And of course, our miniature of Vyraxen. We will also need primer to ensure that the paint adheres well to the miniature. When it comes to airbrushes, it is essential to invest in a model from a well-known brand like Steinbach or Iwata, which I consider to be the best on the market. I would avoid lower quality airbrushes, as the difference in materials and construction is noticeable and can lead to numerous problems that will turn painting into a frustrating experience. Personally, I have two airbrushes from Steinbach, the Evolution and the CR. I especially recommend the Evolution for its excellent price-performance ratio, as it is suitable for 90% of the work of any painter, whether professional or amateur. The reasons why the Evolution may be sufficient from my point of view are that its construction quality is built with high quality and precision materials, similar to those of Iwata, which makes it reliable and durable. Features and functionality offer precise control of air and paint flow, which is essential for detailed painting work such as that of miniatures. The price is more economical compared to the CR. While the CR has improvements, the additional cost may not be justified if the use is for hobby or tasks that do not require these advanced features. It offers excellent performance and is capable of handling most tasks like the CR. Conclusion: Evolution is a high-quality airbrush that provides everything needed for detailed work in miniature painting. Priming. We start by applying a layer of primer. This is essential for the paint to adhere properly to the miniature. Keep the airbrush about 10 to 15 centimeters away from the miniature. This distance allows the primer to atomize properly and cover the miniature evenly, without the paint accumulating in one spot, which could cause dripping or a rough texture. Pressure for beginners: I recommend using a pressure of 28 psi or 1.8 bars. Now we are going to apply the base coat paint with an airbrush for large figures like Vyraxen. The airbrush helps us quickly cover large areas. Keep the airbrush in constant motion to prevent paint from accumulating in one spot. Apply several thin layers instead of one thick layer. This helps to avoid losing the details of the miniature, lights and shadows. One of the advantages of the airbrush is the ability to create highlights and shadows smoothly and evenly over large areas, saving a lot of time compared to doing it with a brush. Facial details with a brush. For the facial details and other areas of main interest, we will use the brush. It is not necessary to detail the entire miniature with a brush, just those areas that will attract more attention. Filters and glazes are another advantage of the airbrush. Its versatility allows for the application of color filters, which not only add greater visual interest to the miniature, but are also useful for enhancing and recovering saturation in specific areas using inks. The airbrush is also an excellent tool for creating glazes, integrating the different layers of paint and softening brush marks by blending them with the previous layer. This will be achieved by diluting an intermediate tone of paint with a lot of water, allowing the transitions to be smoother and more gradual. Final touches to finish up, we will review some details with a brush to regain the sharpness and brightness that may have been lost with the airbrush. We will add some touches of color and minor details with a brush. And here we have the final result. Vyraxen is ready to take action in the new game Primal Awakening. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell for new videos. Additionally, as you know, on my Patreon you will find the step-by-step explained in detail and many other tutorials. Until next time, and happy painting!